Barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. So, you know what the most beautiful thing is? When people have no expectations of you and you almost overwhelm them. You overwhelm them, the person that has low expectations, and you prove the concept to be true. And I'll just say this: LDBC is just smoking out Eddie Hearn left and right. I'm watching all you guys' videos. I'm falling asleep watching them, waking up watching. You know what I mean? And it's just a beautiful thing when the truth. YouTube created something so powerful. I said it in my last video where everyone's their sole proprietor. No one's accountable. No one's an editor is not holding someone accountable. You working for a major media outlet like in ESPN, but at the end of the day, you can see Eddie Hearn shrinking and shrinking and shrinking and shrinking. Man, it's a literally beautiful thing, man. And everyone in the LDBC new media deserves a whole lot of credit because Eddie Hearn's hand is to the fire. It's blatantly obvious. Blatantly obvious Anthony Joshua wants this fight. 1,000%. It's blatantly obvious. And Deontay Wilder has been very eloquent and very direct, exceptionally concise in his words, explaining Eddie Hearn's position and how he's trying to be the bridge. Excuse me. Eddie Hearn wants to put himself in a position where he makes a decision. And I'm watching all these videos. This has been a terrible week for Eddie Hearn. This has been the worst week in terms of public opinion, in terms of media, in terms of his quote-unquote big brand, in terms of his American takeover, hostile takeover. Lou DiBella is sitting in his office smiling, watching all these videos. You know what I'm saying? And just show you how real these videos are. I want everyone to fully understand. Jamel Charlo came up to me last week. I was in New York, and he says, man, I fucks with you, what you do with property, man. Those are boss moves. Well, I apologize. Let me rephrase. I went up to Jamel Charlo, asked him for an interview, and he was busy with his brother. You know how they get real intense for their fights. They don't fuck around, right? And so I thought I can get maybe 2 or 3 minutes out of him while his brother's in the back doing interviews or whatever they're doing back there. And because, it was real strict last week, we couldn't really get to them. And Jamel Charlo wasn't in my hotel. I believe they were staying at the Hilton. And I was staying at the Sheraton. So they split up all the fighters. And as I'm asking for an interview, he turns around and he says, man, I fuck with you. He didn't say, I'm paraphrasing. I missed the quote now. It's been like 10 or 10 days, probably. No, not 10 days. It's been a week. And he says, literally a week from today. He says, I fuck with you on what you're doing with the property. Those are boss moves. And I'm not saying that to brag on myself. Not one bit. What I'm saying is every time you post a video, people are watching, whether it's the primary person or whether it's a best friend, whether it's a trainer, whether it's their wife, because their girlfriends are watching all these videos. I'll tell you that. The greatest protector of a man is their woman. And at the end of the day, I know everybody fighter's girlfriend, auntie, ex-girlfriend, mom, baby mom, wife, fiance, they're all watching these videos, man. And so I just want to reiterate, encourage. People are watching your videos, my videos, everyone's videos, man. And I just want to salute y'all. I'm about to finish watching y'all videos now. Dre goes to work at 4, so I got another 39 minutes before I get both kids, and it's just a beautiful thing, man. Y'all motherfuckers smoking Eddie out like a motherfucker. You talk about character witness, and he's not saying names, but if you go down their catalog, if you go down people's catalogs in terms of them speaking about Eddie Hearn, and you watch him respond, and you watch how he wants to take the interview and direct the interview, you can totally tell he's watching the videos. You understand what I'm saying? And y'all deserve to be saluted. You guys are amazing. And keep on putting these videos out, man. Keep on putting. I know I'm one of the few people that have access in terms of going to the fights. But Monday through Thursday, before fight week start, they're watching y'all videos, man. And you guys are so powerful. And I just want to salute y'all, tip my hat, salute. You know what I'm saying? Because People are watching your videos, man. So stay consistent. Stay on Eddie Hearn's ass. Stay on Golden Boy's ass, or whatever truth that you firmly believe in. It's gonna come to life, man. Don't you know? We sing. I'm telling you the honest truth, the honest truth, and this can't be monetized. This can't be proven. The LDBC has single-handedly pushed this Deontay Wilder Anthony Joshua fight into potentially happening in 2018. I'm being real with you guys. Not Frederick Hawthorne. I'm telling you, every day there's a video, 2 videos, 3 videos from the LDBC pushing. I mean, like aggressively, like strong black man. I'm talking about like Black Panther, Nation of Islam type of movement, type of direct, real concise, strong, firm movement. No chaser. What they call it, absolute, what do you call it in the vodka with 100% proof message, right? 100% concentrate, right? Message in terms of getting this fight done ASAP. And now with Deontay Wilder speaking directly to Anthony Joshua, it's proof that we want the fight done, and it's also proof that the LDBC, I'm watching all you guys' videos, you guys are so consistent. And I'm not saying this from like a big brother perspective. I'm just saying what I see. What I see, and I'm watching Eddie Hearn's interview, and I'm watching his disposition, and I watch all you guys' videos. I'm like, wow, this is powerful. This is powerful. I mean, you guys are pushing him to the limit. You guys are pushing him to the max. I wish I was there, because I would carry y'all messages and actually ask Eddie Hearn these questions, man. It's just a beautiful thing, man. And I mean, every media outlet that is there, I've given you a lob. I've given you a lob. I've given you Eddie Hearn's disposition. I've given you Anthony Joshua's disposition. Whoever asked this question is going to get 1 million. Is going to get 1 million views on their channel. Like, why is Eddie Hearn attempting to stop this fight? And do you like Deontay Wilder is negotiating with Anthony Joshua without your consent and without your approval? Although Anthony Joshua and Eddie Hearn has a contract, there's no way Anthony Joshua can move under the guidelines of the whatever the rubric is or the consent of that contract. If you want to learn about contracts, go to Fannin. He's the lawyer. He'll gladly break down lawyer. I'm not the lawyer. I'm just a pragmatic person. So go to his channel, and you guys can learn more about contracts and the logistics of it. And you know, he talks about that shit so poised and so eloquently. Go to his channel. I'm just talking about pragmatics of it. But damn. This is twice within 365 days. The LDBC, and I'm putting these guys to the forefront, has literally pushed Eddie Hearn, to the brink, of like it's no way I can get around this. I have to get this shit done, right? Deontay Wilder going on 78's channel yesterday proves that this media outlet called LDBC, New Media, Barbershop, say I'm somewhere in the middle, somewhere in there. And I say that because you guys know I'm my independent brain. I mean, I love all my brothers 1,000%. But somewhere we are pushing this motherfucker, man. And it's a beautiful thing, man. It's fucking a beautiful thing, man. And God, you would never think. I'm going to just use Black Fight Fan as an example. I heard 78 in his last video use Black Fight Fan. A man from Texas. And you can, and just for the sake of this, a one man from Texas is single-handedly pushing this multi-millionaire in the UK. He's in LA, he's in New York this week. But it's just an amazing thing how if you're consistent with your message, it's going to get to the source. Same way it got the Golden Boys, the same way it's getting what 78 call him fast Eddie Hearns with a Z. But man, stay consistent. People are watching your videos. It's a beautiful thing. I mean, if this was like, you know how you have in them cartoons where they freeze up and they hit it with a hammer and then the crack, it's like fizzers through the body, like the Liberty Bell, and it goes down like this. and you have, and then like 2 seconds later, all the pieces fall apart to the ground. That's Eddie Hearn, man. So the pressure's on Eddie Hearn, man. He got to get this deal done. We'll know more tomorrow, man. I gave you guys all the information that I know personally, and now I'm sitting back like you. I'm gonna keep the fire to the hand of Eddie Hearn, and we're gonna get this deal done. So, anyways, man, barbershop conversation. Salute the LDBC. Salute the new media. You guys are pushing him to the brink of. I mean, he might not want to. He might not want to come back to America after this. You know, go to any ticket thing, Access, StubHub, and you'll see the fight is not selling too well. And I don't say that happily because I'm a big fan of Daniel Jacobs. You understand what I'm saying? And any man who survives cancer is a friend of mine. I'll just say it like that, man. Oh, my daughter just woke up. She just had 3 shots today. So let me go get her, man. Dre is in the kitchen cooking. So anyway, man, barbershop conversations. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. And talk to you guys real soon. Peace.